why it's fucking up. It's been fucking up lately. That's why I left the other side because I couldn't hardly hear it, and I was driving.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you because I'm not driving. It's just that I don't know why it's not coming through like the speaker on my phone. I mean, on my Bluetooth instead of through the phone.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what's going on with that, man. Like Discord is another issue for me. Like Discord is trash.
Yeah.
Trash, man. Trash, trashy trash. Where is my tablet here? Anyway, welcome everyone. Welcome to my Hump Day off-topic day. I haven't found a good name for it in case you didn't know. So I don't know what the fuck it is. So you're gonna be hearing some click clackety clacks because I am clicking right now. Hold on for a minute.
I mean, on my Bluetooth instead of.
All right, that works perfectly fine. All right, cool. So we got a lot of shit to talk about. I want to hurry up and get it done so we can get to the meat of it. So I decided to do this. I compromised. I don't know if you guys remember. I said this before. I was like, I don't know if I want to do the off topic on my no filter. It turns out that, I kind of feel like I like the focus on no filter. Plus, it's not dragging my whole day along with these complicated topics. And plus, people know what to expect when it comes to the no filter portion. They just want to talk about games. And I don't have any problem with that. So I decided, because I was going to make like a separate video, like 10-minute video of, no filter, not no filter, but this gaming news, what we've experienced over the over a couple of days. So without further ado, let's go on and talk about the Hump Day topics. So, oh man, Nintendo Direct is going to be tomorrow, and there is some speculation as to what it is that they are going to be talking about.
Yeah,
I am furious.
I also heard somebody say that they bought fucking Capcom.
Yep. Kiss Street Fighter goodbye.
Yeah.
See, Black knows I don't like that company. That's a company that act like a straight nigga, yo. Yeah. I've never seen a nigga company like that. Because they straight up would take your shit, act like they friends with you, and go right behind your back and kick that shit in. Yeah, Sony bailed them motherfuckers out so many times, and they don't show any appreciation.
That's not the bad part. It's the Nintendo fans that's gonna come after if that shit is true.
They ain't even gonna buy their fucking game of Monster Hunter. That's all they care about is Monster Hunter. So I mean, they can kick fucking rocks. You ask me. But Nintendo does this thing kind of like what Sony does, where they don't say shit about their director. Maybe Sony is copying them. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe they looked at that shit and was like, that's some good ass marketing. Don't say shit.
Yeah.
So, regardless of the matter is, they keep you hanging on. So, that's what I want to kind of talk about. What's going on, Black? I miss Black being in here. I think Black feels some kind of way. I think Black is like, damn, he made these spaces. Now he got other people to talk to. Fuck that nigga. He got a whole ass group of people, randoms. You left me, mother. He's fucking Angela Bassett me and shit. Anyway. So I think personally, what they're going to show. What do you think they're going to show?
Shit. To tell you the truth, man, I don't even be watching Nintendo like that. I don't even think they got anything that's really like that would really interest like us as the old school gamers looking for new shit.
I'll tell you what they're gonna do. Miyamoto gonna shit on a piece of paper and give that shit out for $70. And that shit gonna get purchased like a motherfucker. Because that's what they do. You seen that Pokemon? That Pokemon, I seen that shit. It was jagged as shit. Pop up like a motherfucker. Ain't nobody saying nothing. They're like, well, I mean, it's fun. It is a fun game. You just gotta ignore the glitches. I mean, they try. I mean, this is their first time, nigga. They give more chances than I've ever seen in my fucking life, man. They could just do whatever the fuck they want to do.
It's Nintendo, nigga. We grew up on it.
Sony, they make one mistake, yo, they sneeze wrong, yo. The fucking internet about to cancel them motherfuckers.
Cause Sony should
Um,
know. Sony should know better.
Sony the black niggas of the industry. You know, like we supposed to know which crimes is which because we know, you know. But I think they're gonna show Zelda, and this would be a perfect time to have a more comprehensive. I heard it's gonna be a focused. It's gonna be real focused. This would be a perfect time to kind of show Zelda, especially up against Forbidden West. That'd be nice. They don't really compete like that, but I would just like to see them back to back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would like to see that. Just curious. And it's not even about graphics. This gameplay. So I think maybe Bayonetta 3, and this will be the crux. This will be the telltale to see if cancel culture has consumed Nintendo as well and Platinum Games. If that bitch don't take off her clothes, yo, they some fuck niggas, yo. Because when I first saw the Bayonetta 3, I was like, she look a little conservative. She look like she clutching her pearls and shit. I'm like,
Yeah, she did cover up a little bit, didn't she?
She did cover up. If you ever looked at the intros for the original ones, that shit was crazy fucking provocative.
Yeah.
Whipping people and everything, man. Titty showing, ass switching back and forth, moaning.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit. You know?
She done cut her hair and put on more clothes.
She put on a lot more clothes. She was like, I don't want to be objectified. Like all of a sudden, this bitch don't want to be objectified. Shut your ass up, you whore. Hey, a liar.
Put on this bikini.
Put on this bikini real quick. She don't need no bikini. She got hair. They could show Switch 2, which I doubt, because that is straight up. Let me take a look at the Twitter space. Who's up?
Nah, it'd be too early to show a Switch 2, though.
It really shouldn't be, because it's been 5 years. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. I don't know. It could be a little bit too early. I'm just thinking about that.
I think this generation we in right now is going to be the longest one.
Yeah, well, yeah, because this pandemic fucked it all up. We're gonna have another PS3.
Yeah,
it's gonna be so long. The second they release, fucking, what do you call that shit again? The second they release, the PS6, that shit will be the Matrix.
Yeah.
That's what I believe. Anyway, that's all about Nintendo. We don't know. We don't see. I'll catch that shit later because I don't got time for it. At my job, they are congratulating me. They're like, "Nigga, you did a good job. You got the dancing." I'm like, "Damn, okay." I was working hard as shit, man. I was going to go to what do you call it, Virginia, visit some people, but niggas is acting like niggas.
Yeah.
So there's that, man. You know, I'm trying to visit your. No, just I don't know what the fuck Virginia. Some Virginia. I tried to visit your ass, but you were like, yo, I don't know that nigga. That nigga's an internet nigga. Yo, I'm scared. Yeah. I know what you do. You'll kidnap me. Let me see here. Put that in here. But that's what I was planning on doing. And I can go to a shit ton of places, man. That shit is outrageous. How many points that they gave me. So I gotta put on my old clothes and shit, and my old dress clothes. Even though we in the house still, we ain't going back. I don't think we coming back. So there's that. But anyway, we're on to the next news because I want to keep this portion short. Yo, what's going on, Devil Shooter? This is an adult conversation. We adult people. Let me stop here. Let's go to Microsoft, right? Not too much news. I tried to separate this between the three guys, you know, Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo, man. And it's always like Sony is doing the most out of the industry. I mean, I don't even want to, I'm not even capping. It's just more gaming shit. Nintendo Direct was it, and they just released Pokemon, but that's already out. So it's like, I can't really speak about that.
Yeah.
The only news is Game Pass, and more Game Pass. And the Game Pass last month or this month was shit in terms of the games that they were offering. So I can't even talk about that shit. The only thing that I can really say is Platinum Games is about this to start sucking. Nigga was like, Phil Spencer, please, let's do it. We want to do a Scalebound again. And this is going to be the telltale of the true intentions of Phil Spencer. If he doesn't greenlight this shit, he ain't about gaming. He ain't about gaming. If you don't greenlight it, he ain't about gaming. I don't want to hear shit.
I don't know.
What'd you say?
I don't know, man.
What you mean?
I think.
What you mean?
I think. I think. Shit, I just don't know, man. I'm confused about a whole fucking topic right now.
Oh,
It's,
nigga,
it's,
you high nigga. We're talking about the news that has happened this week. Just the hot news that has happened. Hump-Day, nigga. What's the fuck you confused?
nigga, the hot news that I'm thinking about is seafood, motherfucking, and Lost Ark, and that's it.
What's up?
Them,
What's a lost art?
them the two games that came out today.
I mean, like big news, not just releases. The big news. Ain't nothing happened because the game already released. Well, I guess we can throw it in here.
Yeah.
I haven't purchased Sifu.
I installed it. I haven't played it yet. I think I'm gonna play it when I get home tonight after work.
I will play it, but I can't keep looking at my backlog increase. That shit is
Yeah,
outrageous.
that shit gonna keep increasing because you're gonna have
You know what I mean?
you're gonna have a front log, and you're like, shit, I gotta go buy all this shit right now.
That's why I'm like, I don't. Well, you know, it's better than the backlog. I'm tired of looking at this shit. We all know I'm gonna play Horizon. I drove the
Once
fucking.
Horizon come out, you might as well hang up anything else because you gonna play
That's
that
on.
shit for the full generation, nigga.
Yep. Shit, that
You
mileage is
might
a
not even
motherfucker
play
with me.
anything else when that shit come out.
There ain't nothing gonna be played else, nothing else for fucking 5 years, man. Y'all think it's a lie. That shit's the fucking truth, man. I ain't even gonna hide it. I ain't even gonna front.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna lie. I'm being dead serious, man. That shit. I got mileage out of that. I rode to them
They
wheels
got
so
17,000 hours on that game alone.
So I'm trying to get. I try to get in there. I got Dying Light. Got Dying Light is truth. I gotta give him that. Give him that Dying Light.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's only new.
Sound like Tuesday. That shit the truth, dude.
It is. It is.
That's one of the best
It's completely different. When I played with my friend,
songs.
he was like, I don't like it because of the way that it plays. It's even more RPG like.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have to earn like all the items. They don't want to have fluff items anymore. They want to have items that mean something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we are used to just getting something and calling it a day, not using it and just settling for something. But every item that you get has a real choice. I mean, a real use.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to use all the items to a degree. So, like, I'm
the
satisfied.
The better the rarity, the longer the durability on it.
Yeah. So, and then the weapons don't crumble that terribly. But when you play on the harder difficulty, yeah, those weapons are. It's not that they crumble, but it take a lot to beat up them fucking decrepit motherfuckers. I'm like, bitch, aren't you falling apart right now? Like, why is it taking so fucking long?
These motherfuckers walking around like they on earth get jerked with shit.
I'm like, damn, you like that to make your skin stronger?
You doing Allen Iverson move to sway away from you and shit.
Especially them runners, man. I was like, yesterday I was up late, fucking around with that damn game. I was like, okay, keep me up. All right, so I got something to tell you too, y'all. I might as well just tell it to you before we get into it, right?
Oh shit!
Before we get into it, y'all gonna hear some news. Yeah, I know it's some shit. Either way, we already says Microsoft its only news is maybe Scalebound will come back. I don't know.
That's if they bought Platinum. I don't think they bought Platinum.
Maybe they will. That'd be funny because take that motherfucking shit off the Nintendo shit. I'm tired of that shit. She deserves better graphics than that shit. I'm tired of looking at that pixelated bitch.
Yeah.
So anyway, on Sony's end, or even Xbox, I'll throw this in there for Xbox. GTA 5 is releasing on March 15th, apparently, with ray tracing and different options. How many different ways can you serve the same fucking piece of chicken? Is
Well,
the
I mean,
story of the day.
at least after they served you the same piece of chicken that you ate, and they just took it out of the trash can and put it back on the plate, right?
Nigga, they
At
dust
least
that
they
shit
told
off.
you that GTA 6 is in development.
I heard they showed like I don't know if this was fake, but there was a splash screen that looked pink, and if it's pink, that means it's Florida, and if it's Florida, that means it's copped. I don't know why I got a fetish for Florida, yo, but that's neither here or there. I had a little speculation that has nothing to do with games. I mean, nothing to do with real news. I'm looking at Ben Studios, and they've been hiring for multiplayer shit, and I heard
Are
that
they
Days
working?
Gone.
Are they working on anything since they're not
Yeah,
making
they
Dying Light 2? I mean, not Dying Light, but
Days Gone. No, they're
Days
working
Gone.
on a new IP that is using the systems of Days Gone. But I am under the impression that they may work on the games as a service online Days Gone with them systems. And
Mm,
I may like that. I don't know. There's no rumors. It's not a rumor. It's not a rumor. Relax.
okay.
I'm thinking to myself. So that's just something I want to throw out there. Second thing I'm going to talk about is Horizon. Well, excuse me. Ghost of Tsushima has a new outfit. So apparently you can Jin Sakai is gonna be cross dressing as Aloy. He have the Aloy get up
Oh
with,
my God.
with the panties and everything. I know that somebody
No.
gonna stop me. They're gonna be like, Josh, stop it. Muscle, Muscle,
You
stop.
are no samurai.
Muscle, stop. He was like, oh, I forgot what it,
So you telling me he's gonna be Jine Sakai?
Jin, what are you doing? We could tell this bitch she did it to you with her pussy.
So he's not gonna be Jin Sakai. He's gonna
It's gonna
be
be Jennifer. It's gonna be Jennifer Suck It. Jennifer Suck It. Yeah, they ain't cross dressing. They made it masculine. I don't know. I mean, it kind of look. I want to give it to about what is Warhawk. I know that'd be hot.
Hmm.
I'm sorry. I don't want. I'm fucking with you. It's not. It's not. He's not cross dressing, but low key is. But he's not cross dressing, man. You know. I saw panty lines. I don't. I was wondering what that was all about. I'm like, But I like the synergy, Sony. I like that synergy. I mean, I
Yeah,
like that. I like that.
yeah.
The last thing I'm going to say about Sony, I think I collected everything. There's an update, a beta. They claim it's an open beta, but you still got to get invited. I don't know how
Mhm.
that fucking shit works. But some cool things about this beta. It's gonna be out tomorrow. What did I record this for? I wonder why. Anyway, I think that was a mistake. So apparently, you're gonna be able to view all your friends, and you're gonna be able to view the parties and the messages in one card on the PS5. And you're gonna be able to leave an open chat devil shooter, an open chat devil shooter. You'll be just able to just jump in there. You can decide whether you want it open or closed, but you can leave it open one. I know that tickle your fancy.
Yeah. Oh,
Apparently, you're going to be able to for the UI. You're going to be able to filter the UI and all of its features there, so you can quickly go from game to game. You're going to be able to increase the apps that you can see on the screen, so all your games. You're going to be able to designate the first 5 games, so it will never go away. If you have some favorite games, Dying Light, Horizon, Forbidden West, going to be
mhm.
permanently up there. So that's pretty cool. And I'll put the link in the description, but you can probably find that shit on on Twitter and whatnot. So we'll
Okay.
keep I keep you posted on there. Now that the gaming news is out of the way, we're gonna get to the crux of this conversation because really, this shit is about off-topic shit. I like how everybody left when I was talking about Jen Sakai cross dressing. Y'all some sensitive bitches. Let me just tell you. Oh my god, equality for everyone. It's a fucking joke. Relax. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna leave. He's seen that he's cross dressing. Well, it ain't derogatory in his Aloy's outfit. So what the fuck else is it? Sound like cross dressing to me. The fuck? Sensitive bitch. Anyway, that pineapple was great. Before we go on, we talk about the effects of the pandemic, what we're dealing with. Yeah, they're getting rid of it, man. Before we talk about the pandemic shit, right? Let me tell you what happened. Got me paranoid and shit. So this girl on Tinder hits me up. Weird. She started talking weird and shit like that. And I was like, man, I don't think she's from this area. You know what I mean? I don't think she's from here. She sounds like she don't speak complete English. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Turns out she's like from the Mediterranean area. And she's like spastic. She has that thick ass language. She's like, water spills. She was like, oh my gosh. Oh no. I was like, boy, I should just leave. But she was kind of looking good. You know what I mean? I was kind of thinking about the coochie. So we started talking and she started talking loud. She was like, my last boyfriend, I love him. He's cool and everything, but I think he was like a female, I was like, what are you saying? What do you mean? He couldn't get his dick up. I was like, oh, he bringing it there. I see. Okay. I was like, well, what is it? She was like, I think it was psychological. We did some therapy and it kind of worked. And she was saying this shit loud in front of this restaurant. So I'm like, shut the fuck up, bitch. So quiet. So we get over there. We get over to, she invited me to her crib. I get over there. We're sitting there talking. She says some shit about her back history. Shit get hot and heavy. And, she's like, oh, she started pulling off my boxes and shit like I'm a bitch. I'm like, y'all Ukrainians are aggressive. The fuck? Calm down, bitch. So anyway, she was like, and to me, the standout for this is the way she said pussy was funny to me. She was like, oh, you got to be careful in my pussy. My pussy. I was like, why are you saying it like that? Oh, please slow down, my pussy. I gotta tell you some wild ass story. I gotta tell you that shit in some crazy detail. I can't talk about that. Anyway, pandemic. That shit be in tears. I'm like, how am I supposed to fucking be serious? You keep saying that. Oh, you like this pink pussy? I'm like, Remind me of that chick from that fucking movie. Was it Coming to America?
Yeah.
That's how she was saying it. I was like, Jesus. You're not.
No, I don't think it was.
No, it was an Eartha Kitt. What the fuck? That was Eartha Kitt. It was Grace.
Boomerang.
It was Boomerang.
With the chick the black chick that was in Conan. She's a singer and a fucking model from back in the day in the 80s.
Yeah.
She's like, what? Pussy.
Yes, that's how I swear she said like, I was gonna pull out my phone. I was like, yo, can I record this real quick? What, you to recording my pussy? Oh Lord, this world is strange. Anyway, no patent pending. We're gonna talk about the pandemic, the effects of the pandemic. I was surprised that you joined in here because a lot of people I wanted to keep the off topic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, as it stands now, we might as well get into it. Let's see who's in there. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Just the two. Yeah. So, so I was just thinking, man. Have you went to the gas station and the fucking gas was super fucking high, man? I'm like, it is fucking February. $3.50. I was like, Jesus Christ.
I'm so glad you got shit. I ain't got to pay that 50 cents.
But I'm like, right. But I'm like, it's February. Could you imagine what that shit is? It's going to go up to $4.
Oh yeah,
Then I'm driving.
it probably ain't gonna drop until next winter.
Yeah, then I'm driving around, right? Do. All these stores are fucking closed. Walmart still reigns supreme, but then when you go to Walmart, ain't nothing in that bitch.
Damn, they didn't clean that Walmart.
It's always cleaned out, man. I can't, it ain't nothing. I'm like, damn, I have to go to different Walmarts to make sure. Let me hear. Okay, making sure I was working there. Okay. Yeah, that shit's high as a motherfucker. And there's nothing there in the stores. And there's a lot of jobs that are fucking closed down. You know what I'm saying? And the biggest thing of all, Kilate, biggest thing is the ramifications of all of this shit. People are losing their motherfucking minds, man. People are losing their minds in New Jersey.
Damn.
This bitch went to the gas station, found some remains on the grill of her fucking car, human remains, hair and teeth. She didn't get arrested either.
So they found hair and teeth on the grill
hair
of
and
her
teeth
car?
on her grill because she was like, "What the fuck is this?" This bitch was so fucking out of it. She was like, "I was driving home one night, I heard something, but I didn't think it was. This bitch ran over somebody and killed them. Didn't even know it.
For real?
For real, for reals. This shit, niggas is crazy. People stabbing. There's always shootings in public places. I'm afraid to go to the movies and shit. Niggas dying. Man, this shit crazy, man. This shit is fucking.
In the purge right now, nigga. What the fuck?
It's not even just New Jersey. It's everywhere. And I'm just thinking to myself, motherfuckers is cracked out, man. Like, I went to Florida. I was in Tampa, man. Fucking zombie. That shit look like what do you call it? The Dying Light. All these fucking homeless people walking around shuffling and shit. Crack. I ain't so crack. I was like, what the fuck? I ran right back in the store, yo, and peeked.
The motherfucking panhandlers
under that overpass, yo. I'm blasting music in the rental car, yo. I look, all these homeless people lined up under the overpass
with signs.
I see with signs and shit. Writing on the sign, please. I'm like, please what? You didn't even finish the sentence. You didn't even finish what you want. What you want?
You want me to look? I'm looking.
This nigga said please, and just left. That was it on the fucking sign. Like desperate for what? What do you need? I seen that shit, yo. I look. I didn't want to give him direct eye contact, yo, because this is like Jurassic Park and shit.
Yeah, I know. I'll be looking straight ahead. Windows be
straight ahead. I had my windows up. I was blasting some shit. I rolled them bitches up, yo. I was like, I guess I ain't gonna get no fresh air today. Yeah, what's going on? What's cracking? I rolled that window. I was woo. Nope.
Mm-hmm.
I locked them doors. I was like, yo, it's just fucking basic Tampa. Click, click. Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Close them shit. Absolutely not, man. I don't know what the fuck they got, man. They got that fucking, they got that, I don't know, was COVID or cordyceps. One of them shits they got. Like, absolutely not. No, we're not doing this. But yeah, people are going crazy. And I think one of the reasons the people are going crazy is because of the fucking, just the economy is fucked up. And people are losing their jobs. They don't know what the fuck to do anymore. They lock the fuck up. They don't know what the fuck to do. They're like losing their fucking minds.
Yeah.
But one of the biggest problems I see here is censorship.
Censorship. Everybody believing everything on the.
But I'm thinking to myself, with the censorship though, why would the pandemic fuck with that shit? It's all about money. All this shit is about money. And there gotta be an illusion to this shit. Y'all motherfuckers, all y'all motherfucking, all the pro needle people. I can't really say it the way I want it. Y'all pro needle ass people. Don't y'all think it's kind of weird that you gotta put your mask on before you go into a restaurant? or even the movie theater. Y'all all saw Spider-Man. All fucking Spider-Man made that much damn money. Y'all ain't worried about the fucking COVID that damn much, are you? You go in there. It wasn't that deep. Why don't you wear a mask? But let me go to fucking let me go see Spider-Man. I was waiting for that shit for 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So you had that shit, right? But y'all don't think
Yeah.
it's weird that you're putting on a mask and then you have to eat the popcorn? So you got to take off the mask, and that shit's an enclosed area, so the COVID just chilling in the air, looking at you dumb motherfuckers.
They don't
I
care.
went to a restaurant in Texas last year. Sir, you need a mask in there. I'm like, oh, I thought I was in Texas. I thought this is the land of long freedom. What happened? They're like, you need to wear a mask. It's company policy. I was like, okay. I put on a mask, right? I go into the dining room. You can take off your mask now.
You're at your table. You're COVID.
So I'm sitting there. I'm sitting there, chill. I'm sitting there. That's a polite ass virus. That's what it is. I'll wait. You done? No, you ain't done yet. Never mind. I'm just gonna sit this shit out. I'll stay in the front.
I can't infect him because he's sitting at the table now.
Man, he's sitting at the table. Ooh, hot. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting there listening. I'm sitting there talking to my friend. I was telling him how ridiculous the shit was.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers talking. They're like, yeah. And I went to the store the other day. I said, oh, hell no. We getting out of this bitch. Coughing like that, man. You your mouth open and shit. What happened to your mask? The fuck? So, you know.
Considerately coughing.
just you coughing and shit. And I'm looking like, yo, nigga, you have no mask on, but you, man, okay. Then I'm looking at the certain mom and pop businesses. That shit's closing down left and fucking right. Close. I'm like, damn. The only thing that's going to be left is these fucking mega corporations. It's the only thing that's going to be left. That's it. Yeah. And I'm like, with these big ass mega corporations, they just got me thinking with the gaming stuff, all these acquisitions, you ain't going to have no choice. It's going to be whatever the big corporations say or you don't get shit. Nothing. All these little businesses, they're fucking done. You know what I mean? Put my mask on here. You know what I mean? That's what it is. That's what's going to truly happen. Is that it's going to be these little corporations. I was like, oh, so it's starting to make sense now.
Yeah.
All these people are in the pockets of the government. The government has their hands in there. Fucking pocket pulling these motherfuckers, jerking them the fuck off in the pocket. You know, sit down. You know, and I'm like, and then people are doing anything, all this separation and segregation because they want to go back to normal. Please, sir, put on the mask so we can go back to normal. Take your 17 shots everywhere so we can go back to normal, please. Suck that dick so we can go back to normal. People's irrational in this bitch. It ain't going back to normal. It's done. You're done. Might as well just take the reality that we got now and make the best out of it. Squeeze that orange or lemon and make yourself some lemonade and sit your happy ass down somewhere because you ain't getting shit. That shit fucked up. Yeah. It ain't coming back. And everybody starting to see this shit falling apart, man. And that's what happened to Joe Rogan. Motherfucker had doctors on there talking about something. I don't know if you want to take that shit. This ain't really true about it. And then Joe Rogan is looking like Oprah, that little gif, the little gif where she squeezed, she's squinting her eyes, she nodding like, ooh. You know that? Yeah. You know what I mean? She got that shit going on. She like, That's all Joe Rogan was doing.
Yeah.
They were like, we need to
somebody, I think one of them motherfucking companies, streaming companies, fucking offered them like a 400 million.
Oh no, it was Rumble.
Fucking Spotify.
It was Rumble. Yeah. Spotify is like, that's a lot of money that nigga make, yo. I'm about to shut the fuck up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's just sitting there listening. Everybody's like, yes, misinformation. People want to be a victim so bad. I'm looking at this shit, right? And this is so ridiculous to me. You know, shout out to the people that really needed help when they had COVID. But I ain't gonna lie to you, low-key, high-key. Stop smoking.
Yep.
Stop smoking, lose some weight, and it wouldn't have been that devastating to you. Period. You have some fucking health fortitude to block this shit off. Most people that get sick is fucked up inside. You smoking black and mild and shit like that. You looking around like, how did this happen? I can't breathe. I'm reading on the internet, right? I mean, on Twitter. I see this tweet. He's like, "Oh, keep me in your prayers. I'm having a difficult time with COVID. It's hard to breathe." And everybody's like, "Oh my gosh, oh, I'm gonna pray for you." Why is it all these atheists praying all of a sudden? What's up with that? You mean keep you in your prayers? I thought you didn't believe in God. What happened? Or you believe in an invisible man? You stupid. Something happened. Pray for me, please. No, nigga. No, Darwinism, bitch. You didn't believe that shit. Go ahead. You ain't strong enough. Die, bitch. Anyway, that's what you told everybody else. You didn't want to take the pokey poke. Die, bitch. You told that shit to everybody.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, y'all a rough crowd. You know what I mean? But the thing is, right? I'm looking at this tweet. I'm thinking, this nigga coughing, he can't breathe, but you somehow mustered the strength to pick up this fucking phone and tweet. When I had my pneumonia back in 2019, on the fucking phone was the last fucking thing that I did. Except call 911. I was fucked up in my house. So I don't trust the validity of the situation. If you sick as fuck, are you that addicted to social media that you coughing, blood come out, you have that anime disease that everybody has? Yeah, you ever noticed that shit, the anime disease? You never seen that shit? Every time somebody gets sick in anime, they got that disease where they cough and blood comes in their hand. And they be like, "What happened to you?" They be like, "It's nothing."
Oh yeah, the motherfucker. Like this. That's not the phone.
That shit was COVID. That's what that was COVID. That whole time was COVID. They predicted it. Niggas was like, they be like, "Yeah, you can do it." Be blood in the hand. Are you okay? Oh, it's nothing. Motherfucker walk off the scene and shit. Like, but I'm like, what the fuck? But I'm looking at this shit. I'm like, everybody want to be a fucking victim. That's what it boils down to. Everybody want to be a fucking victim. That's what it is. They want to be victims. And they don't want this shit to end. Because it makes them feel less important. You can't tell people what to do anymore. None of the shit that you say is important. So they want to keep this shit going. So when it came to the Joe Rogan experience, right? They were upset with him for having fucking scientists. Some of these motherfuckers created the fucking parts of the patent for the vaccine. And they're like, I don't want this nigga talking. Shut this bitch up. He keep talking and ruining my power of victimhood. Stop talking, nigga. Shut up. And Spotify is like, I don't know what side to pick. This nigga make a lot of money, but at the same time, these people are talking too much. All these old ass country people, fucking 78 years old. If you don't take this motherfucker off, I'm leaving. Who listen to your shit, bitch?
Your shit got 2 streams. What are you talking about?
You got 2 rotations up in this bed. Nobody listen to this shit. Niggas old as shit. I'm gonna leave. I can't take this misinformation. How could you, Spotify? I'm leaving. Bye, bitch.
Motherfucker like, bye.
They mad. So they couldn't get him on that one. They was like, I'm going to get this motherfucker. They dug all the way back 1946. Oh, he said the N-word. They spliced the shit out of that fucking video. The motherfucker apparently was just repeating a title that he was interviewing. He said, "Oh, niggas in Paris." Well, that's the name of it, right? Is it niggas in Paris? They spliced that shit. They remixed that. They remixed the fuck out of that shit. All they had that nigga say this nigga the whole fucking time. All the niggas and the people like, ooh, he racist. And they try. if they can't get you on misinformation, then they're going to get you for racism or
Oh
bigotry
yeah.
or sexism or homophobia, whether it's true or not. You be sitting there, they be like, oh, you be like, I don't know if I want to take the vaccine or not. That nigga gay, nigga gay, nigga gay, nigga gay. Oh, all right. So
That
anyway.
nigga gay.
They try to get people anything for it. But anyway, I'm just making light of the situation. But yeah, I mean, then the divide of people is crazy, yo. People don't even fucking, yo, it's crazy because people don't, they don't stick together, yo. Motherfucking whole families is split up
Yep.
for political views. You, how could you, like, how could you wear red? You know what that signifies? That I'm a blood? No, you're a, you're a Republican. You can't say that. I'm like, what the fuck? Well, this shit crazy, man. But I started zooming out, right? I zoomed out to see exactly what. Oh, look at me cooking, right? I got my 11 herbs and spices in this bitch. Anyway, I started thinking. I wanted to ask you this, because I've been talking enough. This is what the end game is to me. And you can tell me what you think the end game is of fucking up the economy. Less choice in terms of buying things means that the government has more control over what they can do. And like I said, the censorship is because of the pandemic. If they can get you to agree with whatever misinformation that they deem misinformation, that they can do other things in terms of censorship.
Yeah.
You can't even say the R word, even jokingly. So I gotta say grape. Y'all know what rhymes with grape. Don't say it.
Mate.
Y'all already know what it is. So I'm thinking like, damn, I'm thinking to myself like, I mean, you can't say a lot of shit. You can't even say, I mean, I'll get demonetized for this, but I don't make nothing in this little ass channel. You can't even say fucking feminist. That's negative. You know, I'm instantly demonetized. Instant.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, people want this shit? Aunt your mama is on you. That signifies rape or what do you call it? Racism. We're gonna have to take that bitch off of that shit so nobody can see that. Uncle Ben too. That ain't the Spider-Man one. That's the black one. Get him off. It's just it's crazy. So I see less control for us. The changing of the mindset. People don't have any brains anymore. They don't even critically think. They just they just march to the beat of the drum and keep this shit moving. Right?
Yeah.
Then people are so afraid of making their own decisions. They're like, government, please, fuck me harder. What should I do now?
Use spikes, dildos, and shit this time.
You know what I mean? It's an over reliance on the government. So what do you see the end game is? That's my question to you since you are here.
The end game?
The end game. There ain't no snap.
To try to control the American people with this false information and until everybody get on the same page of accepting what they're putting out. Gas is going to continue to rise, and then food is going to continue to rise, while what the American people make begins to be less and less.
And the funny thing is, when it comes to inflation, man, people are like, raise our wages. We deserve $17 an hour to flip a fucking patty. They're like, cool, bet. I'm gonna give you $17 an hour, but guess what? That same patty, I'm gonna double that bitch. It's gonna be $17 for a Big Mac. So basically, nothing fucking changed.
$23 for a gallon of milk, bitch.
Nothing changed. Nothing changed. And people are like, oh, they sit there clap like seals. I got 20, I got 17 an hour. You see that shit?
Like $23 for a gallon of milk, nigga. I don't even make that in an hour.
Yeah, but it don't matter though, because I make $23 an hour. I make 17 an hour. I don't understand why my money isn't stretching. These people are fucking dumb, yo. I mean, I know this government looking at us like y'all some dumbass niggas, yo. What the fuck? The fuck? All I gotta do is promise shit, and then y'all good. That's how it works. What else do you think it is? What else do you think it is? Am I crazy for this shit, man? Am I losing my fucking mind?
No, you have good. I mean, you have good right because everybody see it. They just have the public want to be in denial. They want to stay in dreamland.
Why do you want to stay in dreamland and be in denial? Is my question. That's my question.
Because it's comfortable for them.
It's comfortable. And
Mm-hmm.
now I'm seeing this jab shit, right? They're
Mm-hmm.
like, government, enough is enough. 27 boosters is enough. That's why I draw the line.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, damn, you should have drawn that line like fucking 2 years ago. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. What is it people just comfortable? Like what's happening?
They comfortable. A lot of people don't want to think for themselves
I noticed that
because
too.
they
That
never
shit
actually
hard.
because they never actually had to.
So is it the young people or the older people?
It's mostly
What's going on?
younger people. The
Huh?
older people are just the older people, the ones that's older than us, not the 80s and 90s babies, right?
Yeah.
But the one that's older than us,
Uh-huh.
the fucking 70s, 60s, they are stuck in their ways. So it's not
Mm.
really they don't really make noise unless it's about who's gonna become president, right? It's the motherfucker after like I want to say who was born in 79 to like 95.
Right.
We're the
She's
ones that are woke. We see the shit. We see the dumb shit. Not everybody that was born in between that time frame, but most of us. We see the dumb shit. And we know when we're being fed truth and when we're getting fed
I
lies.
don't see, but here's the thing, Tay, man. I don't know if it's all them that really see that shit, yo. I don't know.
That's what I said. It's not all of us in that time frame, but most of us.
I see a lot of people that try to be young and shit like that. They trying to be cool with it.
Yeah.
Trying to be with the young people. You know. Let me download what they call the TikTok. Nigga, you too old for that. Put it back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, wrong. I got a TikTok. That shit's entertaining, but
Yeah. But
it's almost
everybody that's born after 95, all they want is attention for them. They came up with council culture, some bullshit that don't really help nothing.
nothing at all, man. Nothing at all, man.
Eating
These
Tide
motherfuckers.
Pods, talking about I'm doing the Tide Pod challenge. Bitch, that's not a challenge. You eat
You
the
made
fucking Tide Pod.
you made a crate. Niggas is breaking their ribs and shit like that, falling over the fucking crate.
Mm-hmm.
Dumbass, old ass fucking people. You got a fucking granny out there running over crates, breaking her fucking hip.
Mm-hmm.
Grammy, you can do it. Oh shit. That's what happened to that grandma. She got fucked up.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. This attention whore, this attention seeking shit. You know what I mean? Anybody that, and then the victimhood generation, man, which is still us as well. Motherfuckers want to be whole victims, man. They find anything to be outraged about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, you can't, and no accountability whatsoever. And that's a recipe for a disaster. Everybody want attention. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
that's where victimhood comes in because every one of them motherfuckers want attention.
Oh yeah.
Look at me. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
Big time.
And then you wanna know what's crazy too? Fucking these soft ass dudes.
Which one?
Let me correct it. Let me say it properly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People know that I'm not illiterate and an idiot. Fucking
Niggas and black. They already playing the song. That nigga gay.
nigga gay, nigga gay, nigga gay. That shit had me fucking in tears, yo. That
I was
shit was
just one of my old boys with that shit, nigga. I swear to God.
for no reason. That fucking song was stuck in my head. Nigga gay. That motherfucker was felt that one. That last bit, that nigga gay. He felt that shit. I don't know what he saw, but he really felt that nigga was really gay. They had to say it like that. Nigga gay. I'm like, damn, what the fuck did you see? There's a whole song on YouTube. I showed Ken that shit. Ken and Magnificent Black and shit. But yeah, you can't even say nothing no more, man. This fucking cancel goes. Look, what I see is gonna happen. I hope it happens, man. I hope the red states separate from the blue states, man. Let those economies stay right the fuck where it is. You keep your blue shit, then the red people keep their red shit and keep it the fuck moving, man. I would love for that shit to happen. If you don't like each other so much, y'all separate. That's what y'all need to do.
Yep.
Because I don't see any other way of it. Because you got people that are looking like, all right, Superman. They have a new cartoon or comic, and Superman is gay, nigga, gay. His son, right? He is. Motherfucker kissing a pink haired boy, and the cells flopped, and they were like, "I can't stand y'all bigots. You don't want to show no. You don't. You. I can't do shit because you just hate gay people." It's like you can't take a character or something similar and retcon that bitch and think everything is peaches and cream. That's going to have ramifications and it's going to have effects, you know? So in this case, right, people are looking like, oh, people that can't accept my comic that I created, you must be a bigot, right? That's the consensus. You's a bigot bitch. So I was looking at that shit, right? Mm-hmm. And then I didn't want to see this shit, yo. I didn't want to be a follower, right? I was like, man, everybody on this fucking Invincible shit. You know what I'm saying? That's this fake ass DC looking shit, man. Man, fuck this shit. That's what I thought. Until I started looking at the clips. I said, this shit raw. It turns out.
Yeah, that shit go hard.
There's a gay ass character. In there. That nigga gay, nigga gay, that nigga gay. But he is a really good character. Yeah, surprise!
It's like that show the boys.
Yeah, but he's a good character. He's a good. Listen, that's a good character.
Yeah.
He's when I figured out he was gay and he was fucking with that football player. I didn't even bat an eye to it. I just was like, oh, okay. I didn't know that was happening. Okay. And it wasn't even nothing. But when you take an existing character and you start fucking shit up and you don't have any, you just doing shit just to, you don't have the imagination to do it yourself. You know what I'm saying? To make your own fucking story about a gay person. So you're going to take an existing fucking IP and make that motherfucker gay. And they get mad because the people who like the existing fucking IP, it's like, why are you changing things? It's not that he's gay. That's not what I came here for. I came here for that particular personality, and it's not the personality that I came here for. And you can't say a motherfucking thing about it. You can't say nothing. Nothing. What does that have anything to do with economy? I hope this economy splits in two. I do. Because you like can... The Last of Us community. That shit is fucking toxic. God damn it, man. Like, every time, that shit pop up for no reason. These fans are so rabid. It's like, what? It's not, I'm not even going to talk about the game or anything that I care about. I'm just the fans of that fucking thing.
Yeah.
They be like, this is the best game ever made, but people don't like it because they're bigots. They just make a random post like that. Like, what are you talking about? That game old as shit. Anybody care about that shit? You care because you responded. Yeah. I responded at the ridiculousness. Like, why are you talking about that game? That shit is yesterday's paper.
We got other games that came out since that
There's so many games that came out. They're like, oh, it's so profound. That's why people were talking about it. No, bitch, you brought it up.
This from the same hater coming from talking about The Last of Us 2 was trash. Bitch, we're not even talking about The Last of Us 2.
Nobody was talking about The Last of Us. Nobody cared. We on seafood or whatever the fuck it is nowadays. You know what I mean? We
Yeah.
on that shit. You know, but what can you do, man? Like, what the fuck can you do at this point, man? I just figured I'll mention this shit. You know what I'm saying? I figured I
Yeah.
wanted to kind of talk about this shit and just I want to do this. How did you like the format of this, man?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty laid back.
Okay, every time I try to make a topic, and I don't care if anybody was going to join in or not, man, because you know I still got people that you know and think yo Hector, yo, respect. This nigga stayed through this whole thing, man. That shit
Yeah,
was
that's long.
probably was rough. That shit was rough. He like, damn, he going in on all sorts of shit, man. Relax, nigga, relax. He's like,
Hey,
damn,
what's up,
I
that
got my
this and everything.
like, man, my cousin gay. Relax, dude. Leave people alone.
Yeah.
Damn, no, but it is what it is. Like I said before, I'll say this again. I think the end result is if we don't try to be individuals, that's a wrap for us, man.
Oh yeah.
Because you know the overwhelming amount of peace to me 20% is overwhelming. There should not be a 20% disparity with people that can critically think. That is ridiculous to me. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers is really don't want. They really want the government to just do everything. Just do everything. I don't even want to think anymore. Just tell me what to do. Tell me what to say. Tell me everything. Tell me lies. Tell me sweet little lies.
Yeah.
So you know, and it's if people critically think, if people would critically think, then it'd be a different story. And I'll be like, all right, cool. You have a reason to believe what you want, but there is no rationality to a lot of these people's like thought process. It's like really like out there, man. That shit out there, out there, out there.
Yep. Yeah.
So
I don't want to
I'm
take the risk.
hoping, but like I said, like people, I'll say this last bit. People hate the people that you watch. Like you go see Spider Man and shit like that. They don't like you
Yep.
at all. But they want your money though. It's
Oh yeah.
funny and entertaining. Really gives you a chance to highlight your humor. Uh, thanks, man. It they don't like you. They don't like you, but they want you to buy their stuff, and
Yep.
they think that they could change it, and you shouldn't say a motherfucking thing. There's a lot of activists that are being hired because they are like, oh, we want to be inclusive. These companies, they're like, we want to be inclusive. We don't want to leave anybody behind. And these motherfuckers have a vendetta out for all of you motherfuckers.
Yep.
They're like, finally, I'm in this bitch. Infiltration complete.
Yo, I seen a video of a dude that was like, I think I should just get paid to do nothing. Like, just get paid and stay at home and play video games and like not even stream them or like the regular, the regular way of staying home playing video games and doing reviews on it and getting fucking like ad revenue and shit off your videos and shit like that, like YouTubers and Twitch streamers do.
Mm-hmm.
He just wants to stay home and get paid, and he think the government should pay him for do that. I'm like, nigga, is you fucking stupid?
Well, that's entitlement at its maximum. At its maximum, man. Like, you know, like, damn, you are entitled. You know, it's funny too. Somebody mentioned this in Twitter, right? And I responded to him. They asked Naughty Dog, please, Naughty Dog, why don't you do a game based in Rome in the fall of Rome? Right?
Yeah.
I said, nope, they won't do that because you know why? It's going to offend a certain group of people.
Oh yeah.
And we all know who that group of people is.
Oh yeah.
Because we already know how the Roman Empire was and what created the downfall. Sorry to say it, but it's in the history books. And unless you erase that bitch, it'll always be there.
Yep.
Which which is what they, you know what I mean? It's like when you have too many choices. Me and Ken talk about this a lot. Give a motherfucker too many choices, man. They won't be unhappy. Is what we're seeing now.
Oh yeah.
Unmotherfucking happy because it's like I don't even know if I made the right decision. This is what a lot of women have to deal with. You got all these choices in men, right?
Yep.
And they don't pick nothing. They pick nothing. Too many
They
choices.
like they like to keep them in the pockets.
And
So
not even
once they
that,
get drug out,
they become miserable because it's like even when you have a game, let's take it back to gaming since I talk about gaming mostly.
yeah.
When you have a video game and you give everybody choices, ain't nobody gonna like that game. What area do I go? What is the best route? Oh, anything could be the best. I don't have time for that because I feel like that's not true. It has to be something good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what you end up getting.
Like
Is
like the last two Assassin's Creed. It's just so much fucking shit on the map that you don't even want to fucking.
you don't want to do anything. It's too
Yeah.
many avenues and shit like that. So when you
Yeah.
have a game that is very definitive, this is what happened with the Souls games. It's definitive. It is. They are what they are. You know what I mean? And you have to accept it. And you have these fucking activists as fucking what do you call it? Journalists. It should be an easy mode because there's some people that are handicapped. Not everything is for everybody. You know what I mean? If
Mm-hmm.
somebody don't have no arm, if a handicapped person don't have no arms and legs, they cannot drive.
Mm-hmm.
Is it discriminatory because a car maker don't create a car for them? No. Like, how far are we willing to take this shit? A blind person that he wanted certifications to fly a plane.
Hmm.
Like, are we fucking for real here? We should just let it for everybody. Not everything is for everyone. It's just that's what it is. Not everybody could be an athlete. Not everybody could be smart. It's this. That's it is. That's the reality.
No, no. Participation trophies.
I remember there was a first, second, and third place in schools, man.
Yeah.
And that was offensive. You can't have somebody better than somebody. Because you know what they taught us the whole time? You could do anything you put your mind to. That's not true. Sorry, not true. Not everybody can do
Yeah.
everything.
You gotta have drive to continue to
You
do
got
it.
to have drive, and you will never be as good as the best person for the job. You can do
Mhm.
it, but you will never be as good as them. And that's not unfair because you, as a person, have the ability to do something that no one else can do quite like you. It is
Yep.
what it is.
Yep.
There's nothing. There's no shame in that statement. You win some, you lose some. That's just what it is. A lot of women are like that too. They're like, I'm a 10. I'm a 10. You're a 3.
Only by yourself at home.
This bitch said I could go against Beyonce. You know what I mean? Beached well said that shit. No, no.
And fucking Jermaine Dupri fucked it up for all these ugly niggas. They thinking they can give them a Janet Jackson
No,
too.
but men are different. We can win that shit with money. That's the unfairness of it, right?
Yeah, that's true.
We can
That's true.
overcome it. But women off the whip,
Yeah.
just because she's a woman, she can get in clubs and all sorts of shit for free. Did men complain? Oh fuck, man, how come she could do it? No, we paid our fucking way because
Mm-mm.
it gives us access to them, and we
Yep.
understand the percentages of that shit. There's percentages to it.
Yep.
If there's more girls in this bitch, I have a higher probability of getting one of these motherfuckers, and that's what a man understands. And I wonder what I'm going to talk about next week. That's going to be interesting because maybe it's going to be men versus women. It's going to be inflammatory as a motherfucker. I was thinking about doing it this week, but I was like, let me ease my way into something where people can understand that I'm going in that.
all across
You
Twitter.
gotta look. You gotta strategically. I'm inching my way to it because what I was going to do this week was the difference. Why are men acting like women and women acting like men? That's what the subject was going to be about.
Yeah.
That's in itself a thing. So
Yeah, that's true.
Well, anyway, I'm gonna wrap this shit up
like a Christmas present. Nigga.
like a Christmas present, bitch. Thank you guys for participating. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like. If you like this shit, don't forget to share this shit. And I'm thinking about making a Rumble account, man, because this YouTube ain't it right
You
now.
said a Rumble account?
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
YouTube's equivalent.
I'll look it up.
Without all the fucking you gotta be a Democrat to enjoy it.
Okay.
I'm neither. Just to let you know, I don't trust any government at all. I don't trust blue or red. They both scummy to me. So if you think I'm a Republican, I ain't it either. That ain't it.
Nigga, I'm so glad I'm out of the fucking military. I just seen something that said that the U.S. is sending more troops to our NATO fucking allies over there just in case Russia does something. Nigga, I'm so glad I'm out of the fucking military.
We don't have it to take for Russia.
So glad. I mean, we do, but that's gonna be a long, drawn out war.
I'll put it to you like this, right?
Mm.
Only way we won't beat Russia is blow them the fuck up.
That's all it's gonna be. It's gonna turn into a fucking missile and fucking. It's gonna be like some ground
Thanks, that was
war,
shooting.
but it's all gonna be missiles and fucking planes.
That's all it is. Evacuate your people. We're just gonna level your fucking